It's almost 2 a.m. I did my second stand-up set ever tonight. Um, Very, 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 very different experience than the first night. I've just rewatched the set. I just rewatched the set and I cringed through the entire thing. Just because of, and it's my fault and I accept it. I went in with good intentions. I went in with like this idea that like I don't think I ever understood that like, you need to be likable. You need these people to like you. How do you like, and it's like it's tough to do that, like it just seemed like such a self-inflated arrogant prick who thinks he's so smart, right? And it's like, and when you're nervous, your mouth just runs, and so it's like the things that are inside come out, right? And I think that the inflated ego that I had from yesterday was in there, you know? I'm so smart. And like that shit just came out, right? And it's like, fuck me. I rewatched the recording. I start off the bit with, hey, anybody have kids? And then I say, kids are fucking demons. And I really lay into that, like really bad, right? So I've just called the entire audience's children that they know, horrible monsters. And then I go into a scientific explanation about why they're horrible monsters. I've never seen a room so instantly dead in my entire life. Like these people that they care about, these members of their family and fucking like their children. I'm insulting their children. And I'm making myself out to be this fucking just retarded, dumb. I'm sorry, I don't use that word. Fuck me, man. That's where I'm at right now. It's like, I feel like I'm. Like, I feel like I was such a jerk that, like, I know that those words are never okay. I know that, saying that word is, fuck me. Fuck me. Who the fuck am I right now? Who the fuck am I? I don't know. What I did was really dumb. I seemed really dumb, right? It was like, I'm expecting this room of people to get them to laugh, and I'm just painting myself as this huge dick, right? This huge, like, douche. And it's like, fuck me. And, like, I don't know. I think back to the first set I did, and it's like, I painted a totally different story with the shit that I said. It was like, I am a dude who came down here on a whim, and, like, I don't know. I did insult the crowd at the beginning. Wasn't good. But I think that that's something to think about, It's like, I think that if I'd watched me do those bits over and over and over again before I went up and I did it, like, I would have shit tested that out of myself a little bit more, but I didn't. I didn't watch myself do it over and over again. So it came out half baked, where I came across as a huge asshole. I was just a huge asshole. And I'm glad, man. Like, it fucking smacks you down. It fucking smacks you the fuck down. Sit the fuck down. You're a dick. We're not gonna laugh. Fuck you. Fuck you. And I watched an entire movie on Netflix putting off looking at that video. Because it's so hard to stare your fucking mistake in the face. You're like I had good intentions. I was like, okay, like I think that this is funny, and then like, I think that this is just, it's teetering on that edge of like inappropriate, right? That like, I know I'm not supposed to say this, but like, this is how I genuinely feel about this, and this is, and I don't think that these opinions are wrong. I think this is more truthful than what other people see. That's what I felt like I was hitting on. And what I was really hitting on was just like, or you know, what it seemed like. I think that if I refined those bits way more, that they could potentially be a part of a larger set. But like, I just seemed like an arrogant asshole prick who hated kids and thought he was really smart. And it's like, I don't think any of those things. I mean, I don't know. I love kids. I love kids so much. Like, I genuinely love children. They're fun and curious and like, yeah, they fuck up sometimes, but like, I don't know, they're amazing. You know, I shouldn't have, like, that's not me. It's not me. So why did I even say that shit? You know, I think like, I think before I perform this shit, I need to watch myself do it like minimum 5 times. I maybe did that like twice and then went up there and performed. I need to listen to myself talking about these ideas 5 times at least. Because I don't know, man. It just fucking slaps you right in the face. It fucking slaps you in the face. You know? I don't know. I don't know. Especially when you're talking about things that you think are important. Right? The stakes aren't as high when you're making up stupid jokes about fucking nothing. Right? But when you're trying to like, when you're trying to talk about shit that you actually give a fuck about, like, that you think that you have a nuanced opinion on, you know? Maybe I'm just full of shit. I don't know. I'm glad that I watched that back. I think that whenever I do this, I need to watch the recording. Whatever it is, whatever the fuck it is, I need to watch it. I have to watch it. It's so embarrassing, you know, to relive that. It's like, this was a room full of 20 people. I said these things that made me look like a total asshole. I did it with the best intentions, thinking that I was going to be so smart and perceived as smart off of this. When you go out there and say, I'm smart, people think you're dumb. When you go out there and say, hi, I'm a dumb motherfucker, people say, wow, he's got humility. The best way to sound smart is to talk about something that you have experience in. I didn't have experience in those things. I mean, I did, but I didn't talk about my experience. I just shared observations. Observations grounded not in experience are just observations, and they make people sound arrogant and assholey. They make people like pontificate, right? It's like I don't want to hear the crazy ramblings of some insane bullshit man. Like, you know, I want to hear things that are grounded in experience. I want to hear stories from your life that, you know, make you believe you have these beliefs. I don't want to hear fucking science bullshit that you've pulled out of your ass that you fucking cobbled together from somebody else. Like what's the story? Like, why do you hate kids? You know, okay, well, like one time I saw a kid like push a kid into a pool for no reason. You know, like. And he didn't do it to be evil. He was just curious. I mean, and part of him was evil, right? And he didn't have that good part of his head that was, you know, manufactured in adulthood to make him stop, right? And I don't blame that kid. Like, I grew up that way. You know, I was a shitty little kid. You know, it's like grounded in experience, grounded in stories. And paint a story of you. You know, think about the person that you are presenting to the crowd. You know? You want them to like you. What is something that you can open with that's going to make them like you? Like, that's really important. I think that's what I learned from tonight. You know, really think, are you calling the kids' parents stupid? Are you calling their kids stupid to their faces? Is that what you're doing? You're going to do that to a room of people? It's going to get weird. I don't know, man. I think this is good. I think it's like, this is how you learn. This is fucking the shit you do to learn shit, right? Like, and I think that this is like, I think that like this shit is. I think when I've learned the most shit in my life, I've taken the biggest risks where I look like an idiot, right? And like I think the reason why it's called risk is because like you can look like an idiot. There are real consequences, and it's not just like your innocent jokes fall flat. It's you went into this with malicious intent in your heart, and it came through, and everybody saw it, and nobody liked it, and fuck you, you know. And like when you feel exposed like that, it eats away at your soul. Like, and that's why this shit is important to me, because it's like, yeah, get that out of me. Beat that arrogance out of me. Like, that shouldn't be there. Like, what the fuck have I ever done? Who the fuck am I? I'm so fucking dumb. Like, I'm a little kid. I'm fucking 22. I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know. And I say that now, but it's like, okay, go forward and fucking show that. Write that into your next shit. Don't quit. But fucking keep going, and like, shit happens, but like, keep going. Be likable. Don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole. Yeah. Fuck, man.